Hi Scorpio, welcome back. Scorpio, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. My readings are timeless, so I just trust that when they find you, it's for you. And let's go ahead and get started. So Scorpio, when I was meditating on the collective Scorpion energy, I got two very distinct songs. One is, I believe it's Noah Cyrus, the song Again. She says, I want to be your lover. I want to be your lover. I want to be your friend. So let's do it again. Again, baby, is what she says. So, wow. And I got your card out as I said that. So maybe check out that song. Check out the lyrics to that song. You may resonate with that. You may actually hear that randomly on the radio, on, whatever, online. So pay attention. And then the other song I got was from the movie Ghost. It's the, oh, my love, my darling. I hunger for your touch. So both really, really intense and deep songs. So I feel like whatever you have going on within relationships or with this person, it's deep, it's meaningful, it's emotional, that type of energy coming through. And maybe check out that song as well. It may resonate with you. Interestingly enough, the only image that I got was hay, like straw, like hay. And then they were giving me a song. It's an old song by Crucial Conflict, smoking on hay, in the middle of the barn. I don't know, I'm throwing it way back. You may or may not know that song. It wasn't so much about the song though. So what they were pointing out was the word crucial conflict, or some sort of like crucial moment or crucial conversation that needs to be had, Scorpio, or is being had during this time frame. And it might have a lot of emotion behind it, okay? Especially if you're connecting with another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or someone who has a lot of water in their chart as well. But could be any zodiac sign. I just wanted to note that there's all water out so far. But it's just like, yes, there's a buildup in the energy, and it's palpable. So let's see where this is headed. Like I said, your overall energy here is Scorpio energy, Pisces energy, which is talking about all the emotions, all that intensity, all that angst for some of you, you know what I mean? But it is talking about also compassion and healing and spirituality. There might be a desire, if things get very intense, to kind of escape a little bit, to kind of go back into your shell, or maybe the person you're connecting with has a tendency to do that. So just something to be aware of, Scorpio. So let's see. Y'all know we just had a full moon in Virgo on Friday. You may have felt that. I felt like that full moon was a very powerful energy and influence on the collective. So you might have noticed like an uptick in your emotions during this past weekend. So let's see what your overall, whoa, okay. I cannot take all of these. I'm actually not going to keep this one. So here you are again. So you're out twice in your own reading. That's pretty significant, I would say. So the Death card, the Devil, and the Eight of Pentacles. So some of you have been working on kind of breaking loose of things that held you from your freedom, or, bondage is the word that they're giving me. So if you felt like you were attached to an energy you didn't want, or in a situation that was placing restrictions on you, I feel like there's been a lot of work done, or there will be a lot of work done around that, so that you can have some sort of transformation and change here as we go into April in particular. So let's see this person's overall positive energy. Overall energy. 10 of Pentacles. So whoever you're connecting with, this person wants to be supportive, you know, or they're in this space of like having a firm foundation. So I don't feel like this person is wavering in what they feel, or, you know, even if they've done that in the past, I feel like a firmness to this energy, like this person standing firm with where they're at maybe in life, or how they feel about the relationship. They're giving me a song, Get Your Feet Back Off the Ground. It's gone. Somebody is getting their feet back on the ground, you know, like that type of energy. So let's see. Scorpio, I'm going to go into the recent past energy and see what led up to the now moment. Then we're going to look at your perception of each other, how you both genuinely feel underneath that, your hopes, and the most likely future outcome. So recent past energy for Scorpio. Whoop, you've got the devil out again. So Capricorn energy here for some of you. There's some obsessive tendencies here, Scorpio. And as someone with a lot of Scorpio in my chart, and also a fellow fixed sign, that's pretty common, you know, that obsessive tendency, or the tendency to get fixated on something and not be able to let go. And some of you have been, you know, kind of battling with that, maybe all throughout your life, but definitely in the recent past, you know, some sort of fixation here. And they said it's around maybe a fear, but it could also be around this relationship, this connection, or fears about relationships possibly, or a partner, as you have the Two of Cups next to it. So there's a strong draw or attraction, I feel, towards whoever this is that you're connecting with. You know, a lot of desire wrapped around that, Scorpio, but and passion, but also angst. I don't know why I keep getting the word angst, or like, it like has the power to like fuel your passions or fuel your shadow. You know what I mean? Like, the darker part of you, Scorpio. It just kind of depends on how you're channeling the energy, and if you're coming from your higher self or your lower self or your ego. As I do feel like the ego does tend to get in the way of this connection, whether that's coming from your end or this person's end. But there is so much passion. Some of you have, you know, they said secret obsession. Some of you may have a secret obsession or someone with you, but I'm getting more so of like, there's a heavy, heavy physical attraction component here. If you're a masculine Scorpio, I feel like this is you. If you're a feminine Scorpio, I feel like you're dealing with a masculine who has those traits or is very physically drawn to the female Scorpio. But it's a general reading, so you know which one you resonate with. Take it as it resonates. But it's just like there's this magnetic draw, right, to a connection that really sets your soul on fire. As they're giving me a song. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Is that Jim Morrison? What is this person's recent past energy? The Doors. This person's recent past energies. Queen of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. Wow. The Hangman. And the Hermit. Very interesting. See, you have like all fire energy over here in the past, coming into the now. This person has almost all earth energy. So there is a big difference here in how you're handling something versus this person, or maybe just like in, you know, like what energy you were giving off in the recent past, because this person seems to have this more practical stance, this more grounded approach, you know, looking at what fulfills them, not just like what fuels them, not just like their passions, but like wanting to make grounded decisions. And it may have been after a period of time of like this person like also wanting to kind of go within and evaluate things and think about like, where do I want to put my time and energy, and is that going to pan out for me? Like, I feel like you're kind of being driven, or at least in the past, by like this desire or this heart chakra or this passion, and this person was being more driven by like what makes sense, what is practical, you know, like weighing out pros and cons, and kind of coming more from a head space than a heart space. So there might have felt like a bit of a disconnect with this person in the way that you were interacting with each other, in that you kind of were coming from different spaces, right? They're giving me another song. Too many faces, too many faces, too many faces. NF. That's the only part of the song I heard. If you know it, put it in the chat. Too many faces. Wow. So there might be like too many false facades, you know, or like a lot, if not that, like a lot of different aspects of the connection or of this person or of you, Scorpio. So let's see what your perception is of this person in the current energy, perception. And keep in mind that perception is tricky, right? So it is in the eyes of the beholder. Maybe how you see it, but may not be how they see it. But we'll start there. So perception for Scorpio. Seven of Swords. Okay. King of Swords. Wow. Ooh. The World card. Let me get one more. Okay. Eight of Wands. The Empress. So there's this questioning about this person. Like, are they telling me the truth? Can I trust what they're saying? Are they lying about what they're thinking about? You know, there's like this paranoia around the connection. And I feel it's coming from you, Scorpio, especially if you're a masculine. But it could be also, you know, coming from this person as well. So it's interchangeable. But there's that energy around this of just like questioning motives, questioning intentions, not, you know, feeling like you're getting the truth of a situation, and kind of looping about this in the mental space, and needing to communicate something here, but waiting on the right timing. Okay. You may feel like this person puts on a false facade, you know, you may feel like you see right through it, you know, as a Scorpio. You might be like, yeah, I can see right through, to the heart of you. Okay, so some lyrics coming through. I don't know what that's from. You may have seen things come full circle in this person or in relationships in general. And, you know, yet there is like this desire to kind of talk something out or communicate something, but kind of waiting on divine timing, or some of you waiting on this person to do so. You know, to like confess, because they're giving me a song. I confess, I confess, I confess. I've got a confession to make. I don't know what that is either. Like some sort of confession. Always an interesting reading for you, Scorpio. Let's see what the perception of this person is towards you. Scorpio. This person's perception. Ooh. Some of you, it's like you want to know all this person's secrets. You want like a full confession. You want you want to know like the ins and the outs of this person, or they you, but I feel it's mostly coming from your end. And that's a very Scorpio trait, you know, like you like to know people's deepest, darkest secrets. It builds trust within you, Scorpio, when you know, like all of the details of someone. And so some of you might be wanting that. So Ace of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and the Lovers. So in this person's perception, Scorpio, I feel like this person's really getting clear on their own goals in life right now. And if that means surrendering a desire of theirs wrapped around this relationship or other relationships, I feel like this person has contemplated that. Like, where am I headed in my life? Where is my trajectory? And you know, can I see this coming with me, you know? And that might be hard for some of you to hear, but this person has contemplated that, at least in the past, if not in the current. But like, this person is a little afraid to give up their freedom to be tied to a connection, or they may see you that way. They may feel like, you know, that you don't want to be completely tied down in a connection. You know what I mean? Like, this person may view your independence possibly as a threat, you know. It just kind of depends. I get like a codependent type of vibe here, and I can't tell which side it's coming from, but take it as it resonates, right? I feel like this person wants answers. They want clarity. They want the truth. They want to give the truth. They're standing firm in that. You know, this person is not looking for a fight or a battle. It's like, if it doesn't come naturally, then I'll pass on it. Or even though they may feel like a very strong connection, not willing to, I don't want to say they're not willing to fight for it, but if it's going to be a battle, if it's going to be an issue, then I feel like this person may doubt or question that. Like, there's this sense of like this person kind of just surrendering to the connection. For some of you, some of them, it's like they're giving me the word sweet surrender. Some of you, this is like a sweet surrender. Like, this person wants to surrender themselves to you. Like, say you were to come to this person, Scorpio, and be like, I want to know everything, or a confession. Like, this person would surrender that to you. They would give that to you. All right. And I feel that's particularly true, like, for a masculine Scorpio, but it could be masculine, feminine. Let's see what's going on in the heart space. So underneath that, what is in the heart space? They're giving me the song Voodoo. It may feel like there's like a voodoo spell around this. You know what I mean? Like, this kind of reminds me of one of those, like, I don't want to say like Fatal Attraction type things, because I'm not a dark reader like that, but it just feels like fated maybe, or a lot of intense energy around it, you know? So 7 of Cups, 4 of Wands. What's going on in the heart space, please? 5 of Wands in the reverse, and the Chariot. So Scorpio, in the emotional space, you have some options or choices that you need to make on an emotional level. But I feel like, you know, a lot of you are wanting to gear more towards like stability and things that you can count on, and people that you can count on, and relationship partners that you can count on. You know, I feel like that's where your best bet is. And if that requires like moving away from some old vices or energy or people, then I feel like you're willing to make that change or have some sort of progress there. The 5 of Wands in the reverse is good in that if there had been a lot of conflict, some of you are getting to the point of, or just like surrendering that, you know, like I would rather have smooth sailing than fighting, or, you know, not wanting that conflict-ridden energy in your life right now. It serves no purpose is what I'm hearing, other than it just gets you riled up. So it's kind of like letting that energy go. And that's kind of what's freeing you up emotionally here from whatever bondage you have felt was placed around you in the past. And they're giving me the crucial conflict song again. So there might have been too, like this crucial point where there was maybe conflict surrounding that, and it put a damper on things, but I feel like that's dissipating in the energy and things are moving forward for you in a more stable direction. So let's see this person's emotional space. Six of Wands. How does this person feel? Whoa. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Six of Cups. Page of Swords. Wow. Sorry, my nose was itching. So, Scorpio, this person, this is very interesting to me. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the first thing I felt was like somebody might have destroyed a happy home. Okay, or like home wrecker type vibes. Take it or leave it. That's not going to be for all of you, but I cannot deny that that is what the first thing they gave me was. But there is, for the rest of you, it's just like, I don't even know how to describe this. Someone successfully was able to destroy like someone else's happiness. I don't usually get these kind of messages, but it's like the sense of like, I don't know how to put this, and like I'm getting sweaty. I don't know if like this person split up a prior relationship for this connection, or split up your relationship, or there's like a dissolution of something that was already put into place, okay? It doesn't even have to be a prior relationship. And they were successful in that. But the past has come back to haunt this person, or like there is karma around that, whether it's on your end or their end. And like a hyper awareness here. Let me get clarity on this, on the Page of Swords. Three of Cups. Okay, I'm just going to be honest with you. Some of you, it's a third party situation, right? Where somebody here was already in something and another person came along and broke that up. Whether it was a happy home or a sad home, doesn't matter. It was successful in that it did dissolve whatever the prior relationship was. However, it has now created trust issues in the current relationship. Right. So, that's for those of you with a third party. So now it's like, well, I know what, how we came together. So what's to say you wouldn't do that to me? That type of ish. Which is why third-party relationships rarely, if ever, work out. Because once you destroy trust and you see like what someone is capable of behind the scenes, you cannot unsee that. You live with that paranoia forever and ever. Unless you're really good at letting things go, which as a fixed sign, Scorpio, not your strong suit. So are you going to be able to let that go? whether you were the one that did it or they did it or whatever, you know? And I know this is getting really specific, so please don't make it resonate if it don't resonate. But there's a sense of that going on. Now, if it wasn't like somebody left someone to be with someone, this could be like old baggage, you know, or like this person confessing and telling you about like what's happened in prior relationships, and you sitting and being your analytical Scorpio self and like being like, oh, okay, you know, what says that's not going to happen between us, you know? Like, maybe that's why you're wanting more details, because you're trying to like foresee something, you know, or you're getting like insight into this person that you didn't have before, and now like kind of evaluating, you know, where you're at and what you want. They're giving me a song. I got issues, but you got them too. So give them all to me, and now you're mine to you. So, let's look at the hopes. What are the hopes? Wow, the Three of Cups twice. Now, some of y'all are hoping that you're going to figure this out, work it out, reconcile, you know, or that things will come together. A very few of you, if you're in a third party, you may like it that way. I hate to say that, but you'll know if that's you, right? I doubt a lot of you want that, but it's like, see, the reason why you want to know about this person more is because you're interested, you're intrigued by them, right? And there is like that passionate energy here, but it's almost like the less you know, the better. I hate to say that, and I don't know if you could even do that, but it's like the more you know, the more you question, like the more you start analyzing the situation. And not saying you don't want to get to know somebody on a deep and intimate level, Scorpio, but honestly, if it triggers like insecurities or paranoias within you, it's best to be like, ignorance is bliss. You know what I mean? Like, otherwise you're going to create havoc in your mind, which will most definitely manifest into the relationship, right? But you do what you want to do, free will. So let's see what this person's, because like as the song alludes to, no matter who you're dealing with, Scorpio, no matter who it is on this planet, if you dig deep enough and you're looking for an issue, you will find an issue, because law of attraction will make it so. Everybody's got issues. Everybody's got skeletons. I've not met one person on this earth that doesn't. You know what I mean? And so like it's asking yourself, like, do you really want to go there with it? Vice versa, if you're looking for the good and you're expecting the good and staying there, then that's what you'll receive. The good parts of the person. So let's see what this person's hope is. The Two of Wands. So they want to make some decisions here, see some progress. I do feel like they're kind of at a fork in the road right now, though. So what is the most likely future outcome based on free will, which means you can change it because you're in the driver's seat, Scorpio, no one else. So most likely future outcome for Scorpio. The Strength card. The Nine of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. So, Scorpio, they're giving me the song Stronger Than Yesterday. So, you've gained some sort of strength here that you didn't have in the past. And it's around like your ability to maybe even detach a little bit, which is kind of on Scorpio, like, but you might have air in your chart for some of you, but it's like this self-sufficient energy coming in, and not giving attention to the things that exhaust you is what the guidance is, and instead to focus on like what satisfies you, what makes you feel good. Give all of your focus to that, Scorpio, so that you don't call into you an issue where there doesn't need to be an issue. There is a bit of like exhaustion in the energy. Some of you are tired of feeling like you've got to do everything yourself, you know, especially if you've been alone for a while, or maybe unhappy for a while. It's just like, it's getting exhausting, you know, just not feeling like you have that counterpart in your life, and wanting more satisfaction, and wanting to call that into you, and wanting to feel more passion, right? It's just like, there is an opportunity here to get like some sort of satisfaction or wish fulfillment even during this time period. It just all depends on what you're focused upon, Scorpio. Like, where are you focused? Are you focused on the issue? Because you'll get more of that. Or are you focused on the satisfaction? Because you'll get more of that. You know what I mean? Like, the universe listens to you. It says, what do you want? And we'll give you more. And so whatever you're giving your focus to is what the universe gives you more of. So be a conscious creator and be mindful about what you're giving your attention to. What is this person's most likely future outcome? King of Wands. Wow, the Eight of Wands. The Two of Swords. What in the world? What is this? The Star. The Devil and the Page of Cups. So this is where the obsessive energy is around. For some of you, it's a Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces that you're dealing with in particular. But it's a general reading, so take it as it resonates. Oh, Scorpio. So there is like, okay. There is this desire, right, for like a conversation, communication that's being blocked. And it's being blocked through ego and through pride, whether that's you blocking it or this person blocking it. However, there is like an obsession or a fixation around healing something, or an apology, or like reaching out, okay? And like I said, it could be coming from their end or your end, you will know. Like, I do feel like this person is fixated on the fact that they want some sort of wish fulfillment around the connection, or, you know, within relationships, maybe in general. And there's something going on there behind the scenes that's kind of unbeknownst to you. And I feel like you sense it, right? I feel like your spidey senses here, Scorpio, knows that. And that could be what you're, you know, feeling that paranoia around or wanting to know more about. Because I do feel like this person is withholding some information here out of a sense of like pride or ego. So I feel like, though, if you spend too much energy trying to figure out what that is and, you know, digging through the skeletons in their closet, listen, like I said, where you go looking for a problem, you might find one, but that's true for everyone. So just like, where do you want to put your energy? And don't mind my son if you can hear him in the background. But something to consider, right? Before you go sniffing around. But yeah, you are right. This person is not telling you everything. And it's coming from a place too of like insecurity. It's not just ego. It's like some sort of uncertainty as to like maybe how you would feel. And it doesn't have to be a big issue. It could be something really minor, but it's present in the energy. So just something to be aware of, but not paranoid about, because you get what you focus on, right? So focus on the things that you're satisfied about, and you will create more satisfaction. And oh, by the way, the truth always comes to the surface. You don't even have to try for it. It just always does. So, yeah, wow. Let's see what the advice is on both sides. Scorpio, your side first. Advice for Scorpio. Oh, maybe not. Possibilities, sorrow, and the Fool. So if there's been like regret or guilt or sorrow around something, this is the time to let it be and allow this new energy to come in, and pay attention to what you're giving your focus to. There is nothing out of the realm of possibilities when it comes to like this connection either, or this person. Like there's a lot cooking underneath the surface here with this person. They have a lot of major arcana here. And so this person's desire is so strong, it's palpable. Like I feel like if you're physically near this person, you would feel it. You know what I mean? Like, and it may be that type of connection, like when you're around this person, that you can like feel their emotion, their intention, like a very intense energy, or maybe they can feel yours. But maybe even if you're at a distance, you could feel it, right? Like there's an intensity to this, and I feel like the intensity is turning up because this person holds a lot of desire around the connection, and so it probably is palpable. So let's see what the guidance is. The song in my head. Baby, oh baby. All right, so your guidance is just ask, and theirs is vulnerability. So yours says, there are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We're made up of divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, and angels, helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask. So Source wants you to rely more on your intuition than anyone else's, including mine in this reading, and to open yourself up and to ask your higher self, your guides, to direct you in the right direction, okay? And I feel like Scorpio, I know you're intuitive, and I know you have the ability to do that, and so ask. This person has vulnerability. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back, or a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is a negative condition. So like I said earlier, this person could have been making decisions more from a rational place than like an inspired or intuitive place. But like as the energy goes forward, this person is being called to come from that more intuitive, spiritual space rather than the practical, rational approach that they used in the past. So, wow, Scorpio, never a dull moment, never a dull reading. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Zodiac signs that you might be connecting with or have in your chart, or the chart of the person or people that you're dealing with. I've got Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn again, Pisces again, maybe another Scorpio, Capricorn again. Cancerian energy, Leo, Taurus. Yeah, those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind, it can be any zodiac sign as it is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do go live there as well and have videos and events over there. Tarot Time with Dana, all of it linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so there. Also, if you like my style, you can get it for yourself. My sister's online boutique has new spring clothes, avasophiaco.com, also linked below. Otherwise, I am wishing you the very, very best, Scorpio. And until next time, my friends, namaste.